Welcome to the second step in F1 GMAT's 10 Steps to Mastering M7 MBA Admissions series. I'm Atul Jose. In this series, I will break down 10 easy-to-follow steps that I've used to help clients get into M7 schools and the mistakes many clients confess they made while tackling the multiple work, life, and admissions priorities. So the second step is to start early with GMAT Prep and pivot to GRE after second attempt. We used to write tutorials on mastering the GMAT. We still have a version of reading comprehension and critical reasoning guides in F1 GMAT Store. But a trend that could be the side effect of our diminishing attention span across ages is a lack of endurance or attention to sit for 2 to 3 hours and complete a task. GMAC, the organization behind GMAT, had to shorten the test to focus edition, which is much more manageable in terms of completion rate. We often quote studies on the impact of sitting for too long or the diminishing return of working on a task without a break or the 20-minute work, 10-minute break techniques. But the challenge is not the lack of endurance to complete a task. We are surrounded by digital trigger points like emails, tabs in your browser, messaging apps, and worse, news alerts that has truly diminished our ability to focus. Now, add to a lack of focus, you put in a test like the GMAT that is not a straightforward problem-solving test, and you're faced with a huge challenge to be at par with peers applying for M7 and T20 schools. And the challenge is not universal. I had summarized about the GMAT score by undergraduate degree a while back in one of my analysis from a GMAC report. Now, GMAC doesn't reveal such split up by undergraduate degrees. Then, the undergraduate degree that was consistently scoring at the top of the charts were physics, mathematics, and engineering majors, and the performers at the bottom of the tables were marketing and education undergraduates. Arts and history undergraduates were also known to underperform. The GRE test is much easier for those who couldn't improve their GMAT score by the second attempt. The improvement should be at least 20 to 30 points with each attempt. In our estimate, close to 30 to 40% of the tests sent to top schools are GRE scores. So if your score doesn't improve after the second attempt, switch to GRE. A big mistake applicants make is to delay the test date for the GMAT. For round 1, ideally the test date should be July 2nd week. This will give you at least 1 month to pivot to GRE after a second attempt, a week or 2 after the first attempt. August could be the month you could tackle GRE prep and application essays for select schools 1 to 3 for round 1 MBA application and the rest for round 2. If you're applying for round 2, GMAT should be attempted latest by October 2nd week. A retake by last week, and pivot and preparation during the month of November for the January deadlines.